Hi, Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. This morning I was having a shower and I, for some reason, thought back to when I was really unwell and one of the moments that changed everything for me, and it was actually a doctor. So I'd been going to doctors for a couple of years. It was an endocrinologist that changed it for me. Went back and went to my GP and got a referral because the two endocrinologists I was going to didn't help me at all. The 3 GPs I'd gone to wasn't helping me at all. And my current GP had said, I don't really know anything about the thyroid. I don't know anything about your condition. I can't help you. And I thought, great. So I went to this endocrinologist. There's only 3 in my area. It's quite a big area. There's waiting lists, everything. So I went to this other one who's meant to be fantastic. I took my mum for backup because she knew how sick I was and, you know, all the things that was going on. So I went to this endocrinologist. I went in there, I started telling my story. I got, 10, 20 seconds in and she's like, stop. She's writing things down. She went silent and I went to talk again and she's like, stop. And she's like, look, all I can see here is that your medication, you had blood tests recently. Your medication is fine. Your blood tests are fine. Everything's level. I don't know why you're here. And my mum can vouch for this. We were like looking at each other like, oh my God, I just told you why I'm here. I'm really unwell and nobody's helping me. And here's my list of things, and she didn't want to hear it. And then my mum started to talk and she shushed her as well. And I just thought, I've just paid $330 to come to you to shush me and to tell me everything's fine, basically make me feel like I'm a hypochondriac. So I said, all right, this session's over. We're going, Mum, let's go. And that was when it all changed for me. She gave me back my power because what happened then was I thought, I am never spending $330 to walk into a doctor and be told off and to get no results. I had been going to other doctors and spending money and getting no results. So what was I doing? Keep going to these things. My medication was actually making me really sick and they kept on putting it up, which made me even worse. So I thought, that's it. A week later, I got invited to a doTERRA workshop. That is where I learned about toxicity. I didn't even want to go to the workshop. I was going to the workshop for maybe the cheese and wine that they put on. And it was my friend and I was going to support her. But I had a feel like there was something telling me I had to go to this workshop. That was a major turning point in my life where I reduced toxicity. I started replacing things in my home with essential oils and other products. I have never been back to a doctor and I have never spent another cent back at a doctor after what that woman did to me and how she treated me. So what I was thinking about was I offer health coaching to people to make them feel better, not to make them leave me and feel like shit. Like I can empathize with you because I've been there. I understand that you feel really unwell and it's not all in your head. You are sick. And I know that 2 sessions with me, you would get a lot more out of, you would feel a lot more energized. You would start to sleep better. Just the fact that somebody understands you, believes you, and gives you some tools to move forward in your health journey, because you get no tools from the doctor unless you've got a really good doctor or you go to a functional medical doctor or an integrative doctor. You are going to, I went to naturopaths as well and they didn't help me either. I had to spend a lot of money on a lot of herbs and things, and they were good because they wanted to help me, but they didn't really get me anywhere. So I know, because I've been there, what works, what to spend your money on. Let me change that. Invest your money on, because your health is an investment. And I know that just 2 sessions with me, you're going to feel a lot better than 5, 10 sessions with a doctor. I went for 2.5 years to doctors and never got an inch better. I got worse, in fact, way worse. Like, thought I was going to die worse. So, and you know, my parents were like, would leave my house like, what are we going to do? We're going to have to look after the kids if she dies. All this sort of stuff. It was extremely stressful. So when you're going to doctors and you're walking away stressed, they have caused you more illness. You have you need to reduce your stress in your life, and that is what I did. I reduced the stress by getting rid of the people who didn't believe me, didn't want to help me, and didn't know how to help me. Maybe it's not their fault, but if I was a doctor and I was getting paid to help people, I would find out something, just something, to help these people who are coming to me saying, I'm really unwell. So I have found out thousands of things that can help you feel better, because that is what I'm here for. I'm not here to just sugarcoat things or anything like that. I am here to give you tools to make you feel better, to get more energy, better sleep, reduce your toxins, look better. I mean, I looked terrible. My eyes, if I look at photos all those years ago, my eyes were like, I can't even describe it. They didn't have the color. They were very dull, lifeless, no vitality. So now I look at photos and I think, oh geez, I'm old, but I'm a lot older, but I'm wiser and I'm healthier than I've ever been, even before I started, because I was playing, you know, top grade tennis, going to the gym 4 days a week, running. I was super fit. I ate well, not as good as I do now, but I've never been one to eat a lot of rubbish or preservatives or anything like that. So I wasn't doing the wrong thing. The things I was doing was the negativity in my life, the stress in my life. I wasn't dealing with situations or past trauma. A lot of those things I just pushed aside, and it kept me in a sick state, a really unwell state. So I just wanted to tell you that story, because what is the moment? Tell me if there's a moment in your health that changed everything for you, or are you stuck going to doctors and expecting a different result, the same thing over and over and expecting a different result? Because that was me. I was stupid. I just kept going, somebody help me, somebody help me. Nah, help myself. That is what I did. Help yourself. You can have other people facilitate your health by giving you tools and learning from other people, but the only person that can change anything is you. So let me know in the comments what it is that may have changed things for you, or are you still stuck, or do you need that support? Do you need someone to tell you, I understand you? Because I did. When I finally found, so someone recommended a holistic GP to me, and I was like, oh, I don't want to spend any more money. But I researched her, and other people were like, I know that doctor. She's amazing. So I went to her, and one of the things that she said to me was, darling, you are very sick. And I was like, you are the first doctor that has said that to me. Like, she handed me a checklist and said, see this? You have this wrong with you, this, all these symptoms. And she said, that is what is wrong with you. Here, your progesterone is low, you have too much estrogen. I do blood tests, but I don't just work off them. I work off your symptoms. And I was like, well, that's pretty logical, isn't it? Like, if I'm presenting with symptoms, surely there's something that goes with that. Like, if you get a rash, that's a symptom. Oh, dermatitis. So this was my progesterone, my thyroid, all of those things. So, you know, maybe having someone tell you that they believe you, that you are sick, and they empathize with you, but they can also say to you, let's change that. Because I didn't have one doctor tell me, let's change it. So let's change it. Let's do something about it. And let's move forward in your health. And that is what I'm here for. Moving forward, helping you go further. Let me know if any of this has resonated with you. Pop it in the comments.